Let's take a look at my AP scores I got this year. So for context, this year was 2020 to 2021, and this year has just been really, really difficult for a lot of us because my school, we started doing online school for pretty much the first half of the first semester. So a lot of the foundational material for these for these AP exams that I took, I learned online, which is not very fun. This whole year in general, just like when we did come into school, wearing masks while you're in class makes it a lot harder to pay attention. But for those of you who don't know, AP exams are an American, I think some international students can take them as well. They're exams that you can take for American universities in order to get placement and or college credit as well. And they're scored from a 1 to a 5, so a 1 being the lowest, 5 being highest. And most universities will only accept 4s and 5s. My university only accepts 4s and 5s, and especially for the Calc BC exam, they only accept 5s. If I get a 4 on it, then I have to kind of retake half of Calc 2, but whatever, that's specific to my university. But yeah, let's take a look at these scores and let's hope for the best. All right, let's take a look at our scores. And it should be 3 scores for 3 exams. I took the Calculus BC exam, which is essentially Calc 2 for university. I also took the AP Physics C Mechanics and E&M courses and exams. So it's Physics C Mechanics, it's a calculus-based mechanics, and also the calculus-based E&M. And especially those 2 physics exams, I studied really, really hard. Like those, I was seeing my physics teacher like every other day in the months leading up to the exams. I would ask for practice. I would find all the practice exams I could online. I think I did like the last decade of FRQs for physics. I did a lot of FRQs for math as well. But yeah, let's take a look at the scores. Okay, that's good. 5, 4, and a 5. I'm very happy with this. 5 is the highest score you can get, and it means that I should be able to get placement as well as credit. Credit, I'm not entirely sure. It should be credit as well. But I know I'm at least going to place out of Calc 2, and I'm going to start multivariable calc as a freshman, which is very, very terrifying, as it's going to be my first math course, but we'll see. I'll be able to live through that. As for physics, I think the E&M 4, 5 mechanics, that makes a lot of sense. These 2 exams are actually taken back-to-back in person, so for like 3 hours you take the mechanics exam, and then right after you take the E&M exam, like back-to-back, no breaks, also wearing a mask for like 6 hours. And these are also calculus-based physics exams, so they're very, very, very difficult. Incredibly difficult, but yeah. I'm very happy with how they turned out because I'm pretty sure I can also place out of these. They're going to fulfill some sort of science lab requirement that I have because I'm a computer science major, so that's fairly good. But yeah, I worked really hard to get these scores. I did a lot of practice material online that the College Board made. I rented like some prep books and I just skimmed through some of them just to see the material from different angles. And that's how you get these scores, and it's a lot of hard work and a lot of studying. I'm also waiting on a 4th exam, which is AP English Literature and Composition. Essentially, I had to analyze a bunch of poetry and short fiction and write essays on them. I'm still waiting for that score, which is going to come out in a few weeks, but yeah, I'm not going to make a video for that. But you'll also notice there's my scores from previous years, which I'll just show, why not. And as you can see, to get 4s and 5s, I had to start out with getting a 3. This was sophomore year, and what's funny enough is I'm actually a computer science major, and the exam I did the worst on was computer science A. And the reason I did bad on this was because I just was very arrogant with how I prepared, and I overestimated my test-taking ability. So this test really humbled me a lot, so that the next year I studied really, really hard, and I also I'm very happy with these scores as well. AB is essentially Calc 1, so you take AB, and then you could take BC or Stats, or both. But yeah, I'm just trying to show you that, like, I kind of had to fail. I mean, a 3 is not a failure, a 3 is still a pass, but my college is not going to accept 3. So it's essentially meaningless, but I kind of had to start from here and then get to all these scores. And online you may see other people showing off their like scores, but you have to remember that it's like you don't just get a 5 from doing nothing. It takes a lot of work. And in my case, it took a year of failure to get to these like successes. So yeah, just keep that in mind. I'm really happy with these scores, and yeah, that's pretty much the video. If you like this kind of thing, and if you like this kind of thing or want to hear more about my experience in university, then please leave a like, comment below asking what you want, and yeah, thanks for watching this video. I'll see you some other time.